next portion is about hope. He tells his messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, فَإِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا إِنَّ مَعَ الْعُسْرِ يُسْرًا. Beautiful ayat. Therefore, there is no doubt about it that great ease or ease will come along with difficulty. No doubt ease will come along with difficulty. Twice. We're now understanding that if we want to have ease in this life, then Allah Azza wa Jal will put us through some kind of trial. It is only through that trial that you will get to ease. The difficulty that you're going through is the only way you're going to taste the sweetness of ease. So something being stuck is usr, and something moving along is yusr. And this is a very picturesque way of describing difficulty and ease. Difficulty for all of us, in one way or the other, is when we're stuck in a situation, where we don't feel there's a way out of that situation, where we feel trapped by a situation. We just feel like, can this just be over? Can I just get out of this somehow? Can things move along? Allah is telling the Prophet ﷺ, now this is the part I'd like you to remember. Just like you were devastated, Qur'an wasn't coming. And this became the fourth item. There were 3 items before. What were the 3 items? I remind you. You used to be an orphan, you got taken care of. You were seeking and Allah gave you the beginnings of revelation. And then you were bankrupt and Allah made you independent. And now the 4th one. You were devastated that revelation wasn't coming and it came to relieve you. Now know, from here on, there will be other difficulties. Now that He's given 4 instead of 3, now there's 4 case studies. Now that He's given you these eases, each time, know for a fact now that with every challenge, every difficulty, along with it, an ease, a way out, an escape will be there. Accept that. And Allah says that twice to him. In a natural speech, when you're trying to comfort somebody and you say, it's going to be okay, it's going to be okay. Why do you have to say it twice? The person doesn't turn to you and say, I heard you the first time. They don't say that. In the language of mathematics, you don't have to say something twice. In the language of science, you don't have to say something twice. But in the language of emotion, you do. And so these are the kinds of things I like to reinforce for all of you, to remind yourself and myself, Qur'an is not a book of rules. Qur'an is not a book of history. Qur'an is the loving word of Allah to us. Like Risalati Rabbi, it's letters from Allah to us. Literally what Allah calls it, letters from Allah to us. Think of it as someone who loves you, who wrote you a letter.